This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about something that I found in Target. Target of all places, right? And that is D&D, the Essential Kit. I was really fascinated by this because it had its own story to it, which I'm going to show you the back cover here. And that's the minute I saw Unleash Your Imagination and Defeat the Dragon of Icespire Peak, I went, all right, count me in, please. And yeah, home run without a doubt. So without further ado, let's go see what's inside the box for this beginner kit on how to get you into Dungeons & Dragons if you never played Dungeons & Dragons. Let's go take a look. Alright, so let's take a look at this. And this is the D&D Essential Kit. I think this is just a Target exclusive. I'm pretty positive it is. I saw it and I said, oh, well, let's pick it up. So, yeah, of course I unboxed it already. You get this little box that's you're going to see exactly what it's going to do. Of course, you're going to get this beautiful map. Let's just open this up with a Sword Coast. If anybody is familiar with D&D, knows how essential the Sword Coast is. And then, of course, Paladin, the town here. Very well done. I like the way it looks. Looks perfectly. You're going to get a whole bunch of dice. Nothing wrong with that. You can always use more dice. Now, like I said, this little box here, you're going to be breaking these up, these magic items, and it's beautiful because the magic items, everything is written on it, and what it does, what it doesn't do, and you're going to get a bunch of different types of magic items. Also, we're going to get quests. There's all kinds of different things that we can do, which is cool. So you're going to keep these, and also that way to remind you of what you're about to do. Some more cards about some of the conditions, such as stunned, unconscious, charm of the storm, what happens when you're prone, and of course poisoned, which nobody wants to be poisoned. A very nice initiative track. Okay. So that way we know who has initiative. More magic items. This way, you know, you just have everything right in front of you, which is really, really good, especially if you're a beginner at this and just learning. Another neat thing that I thought was, first of all, you know, the art on this is just very, very nice. And you have all these characters, these pre-made characters for you, and how they work as sidekicks. These pre-made sidekicks, and I think that's pretty cool. What happens when you're paralyzed, invisible, frightened, blind, charmed, and all the other effects that you could possibly have. Your character sheets, which you're going to want to make a ton of copies of. A GM screen, and for the GM, it gives you everything that you could possibly need. And let's just turn this around so you guys can see it. As you can see, look at this dude here. That is gargantuan, yes. He's huge. He's large. But that dude is small. And that one's really tiny. There you go. So they spell all that for you. And everything that we just saw is kind of lumped in here. So you kind of have an idea of how all this works. Especially if you're a GM, you have everything at your availability. Now you have this wonderful story that is in the Essential Kit, and that's Dragon of Icespire Peak. And this is a full adventure that you are going to go through, and there's a lot going on in here. And it walks you through it. It does a nice job at just making it nice and easy. So you just start off nice and fresh, so you get your legs under you and you understand what's going on here. Explains leveling up, all the different rooms that you're going to run into, and things as you travel and traverse through this. It always helps to have a grid to start with. Fortunately, underneath this mat here, there's a giant grid, so that's what we're going to be using for this. And just runs you through. I don't want to give away too much, but then you know, you have the rule book, and that's pretty much going to tell you everything from creation of your character to playing the game, the equipment that you can have, the spells that you can use, you know, more detailed, how to cast a spell, how to perform combat and such, and everything's spelled out in 63 pages, believe it or not. So really nice and really well done. And what this essentially really does is it gets you to that point where you're ready to go out and get the 3 big books and start your own adventures and start getting immersed into the wonderful world of D&D. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on D&D, the Essentials Kit. Very, very, very cool. Going through this a bit, everything that you need to get going. The starter kit, I also have the starter kit, and that I absolutely really enjoy. I think this takes it another step. I think this is a nice job, and you know, having this solitary story to it to help you along and learn. You know, it's going to take you from level 1 to level 6, and I think it does a fantastic job of doing that. I'm looking forward to getting this to the table and messing around with it with some of the figures I have, and really just having a lot of fun with it, because I think there's a lot we can do with this. I'm really excited about bringing this to you, again, just another nice job. I don't know if this is Target exclusive. I don't want to quote myself, but I'm pretty sure it is. So the only place that I think you can get it is at Target, and I think it's well worth it. It's worth picking up. It's easy enough to get. There's a Target everywhere, and I really think it does a nice job of giving you this beginner experience, which that's what we kind of want to do. We want to build our way through and really start doing some more sophisticated stuff as I get better at doing things kind of solo. So I really suggest you pick it up. I was shocked to see it, and of course I bought it because I'm a sucker for everything. Well, that's it for this look at, and I really suggest you get this. Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. Still having problems because of my surgery. And the Essentials Kit. Check it out. Your local Target. Get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a lot of fun and a really nice experience. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.
The end of the game, and you could get this from Miniature Market, right, Grandpa?
You can get this from Miniature Market. That's right.
Yeah, everything you need. Bye.